Oakland and its history with professional sports, I'm not even going to point fingers at this point, but there's just a lot of back and forth. There's been a lot of complications over the years. Is it a little bit intimidating to venture into what you're trying to do here, or do you think that this has a really good shot? I mean, I honestly don't see why there should be any opposition to a project as simple, straightforward as what you all are trying to do.
We have so much support in Oakland, and our fans are very vocal, and they show up and are also hold us accountable.
Yeah.
And so we think that this is a great opportunity because, as folks know, Oakland Roots is not your typical sports team. We're a purpose-driven organization. Our purpose is to harness the magic of Oakland and the power of sports as a force for social good. We think about our purpose in every decision we make. That includes what corporate sponsors we sign, how we price our tickets to fill our stadium, how we hire and build our roster. And we are very committed to Oakland, and we want to see Oakland thrive. And so when we think about where to put our stadium and how it is that we will build that stadium and how it is we will use that stadium once it's in place, we want it to be an asset for the community, and not just for the Oakland Roots, but for all the parts of our organization that includes our 6 purpose partners, our corporate partners, and all of our fans. And so we think that this is a great first step in redevelopment of the Oakland Coliseum larger footprint. And we're just excited to be a part of that process and working with all of the parties who have an interest in this location and making it a thriving economic force for development that benefits the community that it's within.
And there's no complication. This would be a home for the Roots and the Soul simultaneously.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. I guess that brings us to the inevitable money question. Do we know a cost? Where would the payment come from? How much of that has been orchestrated? Where do we begin there?
It's expensive. And that is the job of our owners and investors to go out and raise that money. And they've committed to doing that. There's not currently a price tag on it because there's a lot of questions that remain to be answered. But we believe this is a very viable project.
And in terms of where the funding would come from, I suppose maybe that's still in determination, or maybe you don't even have to or want to tell me. That's fine. But is this something that is in the process? Is that safe to say?
Yes, in process, I think is safe to say.